The Wild Wild Web.
Powered by Alta Vista. This week on the Wild Wild Web.
A behind-the-scenes look at the farm-made cybercap.
Don't get scammed while shopping online.
What's stranger than the movie Strangeland?
And the new frontier for television.
We've got our WebTV
on the Wild Wild Web.
I'm Beth Lahr.
And I'm Matt Lindley, and this is the Wild Wild Web.
We have a lot of people in the studio today, but each week we bring you the best sites on the web and introduce you to the people that make it all happen. Kind of like Margie right there.
Like Margie. And these guys were about to play pool, but haven't hit the cue ball yet because the camera's not here.
They're waiting for us to say some line that we have not yet delivered.
This is the Wild Wild Web.
Hi, Mom.
Cybercasting has become an increasingly popular way for musicians to reach out to a global audience. But what does it really take to pull off a huge event like this? Well, Beth Lahr went to Farm Aid to find out.
We are here at the New World Music Theater near Chicago, Illinois, where Rolling Stone Network and JamTV are cybercasting Farm Aid 98.
Do you have a voice? I wanna love you the best that I can.
It takes a lot of effort behind the scenes to bring the cybercast to your browser. The tech guy.
Yeah, tech audio, webcasting, production.
You're the man.
One of three.
When I go to the show, I will direct 3-4 cameras at a time and do some live editing.
This is Isaac Josephson and Aaron Starkey with JamTV and the Rolling Stone Network.
There's a lot of downtime between sets. We got a lot of artists playing today. In between music, I do interviews. We also talk a little bit about the cause and a little bit about what we do at JamTV and the Rolling Stone Network.
You can get to the Rolling Stone Network webcast direct from the homepage of the Wild Wild Web's entertainment zone, getwild.com.
We have a virtual venue, and in the virtual venue, you can actually go and click on all the archive shows we've done. You can click through there, and you'll get to where the actually points to a 28.8 or 56K stream. Point and click. That's about as easy as it gets.
I picked up a magazine with the day.
Because of artists' legal obligations, not every show can be archived, but you'll still find a lot of shows to choose from.
We've done hundreds. Motley Crue we did. We've done the Rolling Stones in Hawaii. We're doing a Kiss concert in Dodger Stadium. We've got all kinds of shows lined up, big shows.
This is happening live, and how many cameras do you have going on?
We usually run 3 cameras ourselves, and then what we'll do is mix that and with audio and then send that to the net. They're doing about 30 cameras out here for Farm Aid, so we're getting about 3 cameras plus the program feed for the TV.
And you mix it on the fly right here for people at home to see on their browsers.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been doing this?
We've been doing this for about 2 years. First it started out as JamTV, and we were doing a lot of webcasting based out of Chicago, and Rolling Stone magazine had a website called Rolling Stone Network that was doing a lot of editorial, but obviously Rolling Stone magazine is the biggest brand in music and wanted to have a real substantial presence on the internet, and JamTV and Rolling Stone sort of merged to create the Rolling Stone Network.
It rained a little on the Farm Aid concert, but that didn't keep the stars from coming out. Headliners included Fish, Hootie, special guests like Paul Schaefer and Woody Harrelson, and Farm Aid founders John Mellencamp, Neil Young, and Willie Nelson. Since 1985, Farm Aid has raised over $14 million for farmers throughout the United States.
This is actually really exciting because people who tune into the webcast can call the 800 number for Farm Aid and donate to the cause.
You people watching TV, you haven't paid yet, it's time to do it right now.
Our audience is generally like a younger, hipper, more rock-oriented audience, and they get into the webcast, they learn about the cause, and they call and they donate.
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for coming out for this great event that we are privileged to be a part of.
But we do a lot of cybercasts, and it's really nice to be able to do this cybercast because it gives people an opportunity to really make a difference.
And you people are doing something about it tonight. Thank you for coming out. Thanks a lot, you guys. Ain't down America for you and me. Ain't down America for shopping and sleeping. Ain't down America, home on the free. Yeah. Little pink houses for you.
The Rolling Stone Network cybercasts a concert almost every day. For schedules, go to our website, getwild.com, and click on the Rolling Stone Network icon. Up next, saving yourself from online scammers.
More and more people are buying stuff online, but I don't think anyone is at ease with the process.
No, that's understandable. No one likes to give their credit card to someone they don't know they could be buying into. A scam.
Well, luckily, there is someone looking out for us. So, okay, you've been told 1,000 times that you can save a lot of time and money by shopping online. But to pay for this stuff, you're supposed to type in your credit card number and send it into God knows what cyber black hole. Are you insane? And what about those scams you're always hearing about?
Many consumers are fearful.
So is there anyone out there looking out for you, the consumer? There is indeed. Meet Edgar Dworsky, consumer advocate, educator, and downright zealot for the past 21 years.
Product downsizing is where a manufacturer reduces the contents of a product, but the package appears to be the same size. Tuna started at 6.5 ounces, then went to 6 1/4, then 6 1/8, and then now the current size can is 6 ounces. So the consumer goes in, the package looks about the same. They grab this size tuna fish. They don't realize they're getting less for the money. It's really a way to pass on a hidden price increase.
He's been on TV. He's worked for the Attorney General. As a consumer lawyer, he wrote many of the laws that protect you. And now he's patrolling the web.
I'm a great bargain hunter, so I've spent 3 years surfing the internet looking for merchants that offer good deals.
Some might find Edgar too extreme, maybe even a little eccentric, but he's a refreshing change, a consumer advocate who actually practices what he preaches. When we got to Edgar's house, he asked us to take our shoes off before coming in to prevent wear and tear on his carpet. In 1981, Continental Airlines offered a round-trip ticket for under $2 to travelers who showed up at the airport dressed most like the places they wanted to go.
So I dressed up as a pineapple and won and went to Hawaii for $1.79.
One advice from the man who still wears a shirt he bought in 1982?
Just because it's 16 years old, why would you throw out a shirt?
Go straight to consumerworld.org, your one-stop guide to all things consumer on the internet.
I go through several thousand listings a day looking for those few that seem to be consumer-related.
And with over 1,700 links to the best consumer-related sites out there, Consumer World is the place to start. Heard the rumor that you can fly cheaply as an air courier? Here are the sites. Last-minute hotel bargains? Got 'em.
If you want to find product reviews, if you want to do some price comparisons, use one of the shopping robots. Put in the product you're looking for, and it will spit back a list of stores offering that product at different prices.
At the Better Business Bureau link, you can type in a business's name and get an instant reputability report. Or check out the consumer news section where you'll get the latest updates on online scams.
So you know what to look out for and not get taken. If you're shopping online, you want to be careful. Try to deal with a name brand merchant. And if you're dealing with a merchant you've never heard of before, look to see if there's identifying information on the website. Is there really a street address, a phone number that you could call if you needed to, or the address if you needed to file a complaint against the company? You know, an attorney general's office can have to know who to go after.
A little key and lock at the bottom of your screen is your assurance that you're using a secure server. Or look for MasterCard's Shop Smart symbol, which means the site is using the best encryption technology available to scramble your credit card number and personal information.
The most famous online scam was a pornography site. And once you downloaded the software and put it onto your computer, it redialed for you, but it dialed Moldova. And you were charged these outrageous kind of 900 number charges. There's a guy who's selling shares of land on the moon. He charges $15.93 plus $1.15 lunar tax. And crater sites are going fast, so you have to sign up now.
If you do get ripped off, go straight to the agency page at Consumer World, where you'll find a list of government and consumer agencies to which you can complain.
Yeah, people say I'm cheap. I joke about it. I mean, I really like to stretch my dollars.
Who doesn't? And yes, there are a lot of great deals to be had on the web, but buyers beware. Don't get a false sense of security. The same rules you follow when shopping at the mall apply at home. And just because you can sit at home shopping in your underwear, don't get caught with your pants down.
So I guess the lesson here is the best kind of consumer is the smart kind. Come to our website, getwild.com, and we'll hook you up with Edgar.
And while you're there, go to the Got the Gear section where you can find out how to get Web Choice TV up and running. It's a really cool program that will launch your browser to the sites you've seen on the show.
That's right. It's simple, it's free, it's easy. It's at getwild.com.
Oh, we're not gonna take it. That's it.
Coming up, the twisted mind of Dee Snider. If you're online, I think a very real fear is being stalked.
Yeah, I think that finally Hollywood has really exploited that notion with a new movie with Dee Snider called Strangeland.
We went to the premiere party, and it was very weird. We don't endorse anything that you're about to see.
Yeah, viewer discretion is definitely advised. You remember Dee Snider, right? How could you forget?
What is that? A twisted sister pin on your uniform!
Well, Dee Snider is back, and this time he's online. Dee is the star of the new movie Strangeland, where he plays Captain Howdy, a sadistic madman who uses the internet to lure teenage girls to his torture palace. Who came up with this twisted plot of using chat rooms to seduce victims? Writer-producer Dee Snider, of course.
When I first went online, I guess it was 1993, I went to a chat room. I saw the possibilities, shall we say, to be used for purposes of evil rather than good.
So much flesh, so little time.
We met up with Dee at the Strangeland premiere at Webster Hall in New York at the party which was aptly titled A Night of a Thousand Scars.
Well, what's going on here tonight at Night of a Thousand Scars is significantly different than in my movie, at the point that my guy uses tribal rituals against people's will with the intent to frighten and to hurt. The body modification community do it purely on a voluntary basis. They're mature adults who embrace an alternative lifestyle, but they're not freaks, they're not weirdos, they're not bad people. Nobody's forcing anybody to do anything, and it's a point that I really want to stress, because my movie does portray this particular guy as a real sicko within this community, but he is really the exception, not the rule.
You gotta love this technology.
I set out to make a movie that would freak people out, creep people out, that would be dark and a little scary too.
It's too bad you're not here.
Oh, God, no. Not my baby. Oh, God, no.
Is to die for.
I swear to God, I'll kill you.
Really?
But if there's the opportunity to show people, to warn people, to make statements along the way, then that's just an added bonus. I don't think people should stay clear of the internet. I think they should just be aware.
And what can we find at Strangeland.com?
Well, besides all sorts of interviews and information about the film, interviews with me, interviews with Robert Englund, who's in the film, and other actors and stars, there's a particularly gruesome game on there called Rip Dead, which has really nothing to do with my movie except for the use of flesh hooks. But it's very graphic and it's very entertaining if you enjoy that sort of thing, which obviously I do.
The web factors quite significantly in our film and is used frequently because we're finding more and more young people are using this literally every day and in a lot of different aspects of their life. And it causes families to be fractured when people lock themselves in a room and would prefer to communicate on the internet rather than talking to their parents or their grandparents. I think we have to examine that.
So we asked Dee's mom, what's weirder, Twisted Sister or Strangeland?
Strangeland. The one thing I find very interesting, I mean, this is not Dee Snider. I know him as my son and as a person, and he's a very gentle and a very wonderful family man. He's a great guy.
Ooh, Daddy's gonna find you. Hang on. Scary.
But he has a vivid, vivid imagination.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
no matter what he does well.
I chose sadism as the weapon of my villain, not because it's something I embrace, but something that I really fear.
I'll have to see it tonight. I'll probably pee in my pants, excuse the expression, but I'll go because he's my son.
People ask once in a while if Dee broke into song and saying, we're not going to take it, and the answer is yes.
Oh, we're not gonna take it. That's it. Sorry.
I'm not sure he remembered all of the words.
Now keep in mind, what you saw at the premiere party was real. Please do not try any of it at home.
No, because you're bound to get hooked.
That was really bad. Really bad. In this week's Toolbox, Matt Lindley shows you how to find a job online.
If you're unemployed, searching the world for your dream job, or looking for a job in new media, the web is the best place to access information on the job market. Many companies list openings on their site, but you can also use tools like CareerPath.com, Career Mosaic, and the Monster Board to get advice from career experts and see national classified ads. If you're relocating, Alta Vista's Career Zone even has a salary calculator that tells you what your skills are worth across the globe.
For years, the Hype Machine has been touting the arrival of interactive TV, a new television experience where you, the viewer, actually have an impact on what you're watching.
Now, understand, by interactive, we don't mean yelling at your TV, unless, of course, your TV yells back. And we were a bit pessimistic until we found out you might actually get a chance to tickle Elmo. If an experiment between Children's Television Workshop and WebTV proves successful, you'll not only be able to get to Sesame Street, you'll be able to interact with the characters there, create storybooks, and go on online safaris.
Bert? Huh? What's your favorite number? I thought you'd never ask. 6.
If you're watching Sesame Street and there's an educational or curricular activity, let's say with the number 6, and Bert and Ernie are singing a song about the number 6, the child and the parent can actually go to an activity where they can practice what they've learned about the number 6.
And 1's your nose, and 5 is your fingers or your toes, and 4 is...
Tina Sharkey is Group Vice President and General Manager of Children's Television Workshop Online.
How about 9 or 3?
The experiment with Microsoft and WebTV is an ideal situation for us because it gives us a chance, before there's complete critical mass, to start testing and understanding what the relationship between the keyboard, the remote control, the television set, and the internet are.
Let's face it, everybody's talked about the convergence of the web and television, but the promise has been a little thin until now. Now let's start with the components of WebTV. First of all, we have a very slim remote. That's it, the remote that does it all. The most important thing is hitting that little go button. Now, if you like to hang back, you're one of those people who put your feet up on the couch, you're going to need the keyboard. It's a remote run by infrared. It's got all kinds of neat keys on it, and you can do all kinds of neat things with it. And, of course, sitting atop the TV, high atop the television, is the WebTV box, replete with red lights saying you've got messages, a green light for power, and the ochre-colored light for connected, which is what you'll be once you have WebTV.
The idea for this program, I think, developed 30 years ago when we started making Sesame Street. It was always meant to be an interactive experience. Sightseeing safaris and Make a Story are some of the things that we really celebrate here at the Family Workshop. A sightseeing safari is really a guided web tour for a family. A mom and a child can log on and go see Mars. There aren't a lot of parents that know to go to the NASA site, or can find a rocket ship on the internet, or can go to look at Jupiter or the rings of Saturn. And we're actually going to take you on a guided tour and show you all these special things, all under the context of space. Make a Story is another really incredible feature inside of the site, where a child and their parent or a caregiver can sit down and actually write a storybook.
Did you find the number 6?
It creates a much more interactive experience with a child, because not only can they participate by singing along and following the activities on the show, they can actually practice what they're learning and what the show's goals are.
Wow, I love that Zydeco. And how about this? A map of Zimbabwe.
Visiting the Children's Television Workshop website, we were impressed by the number of things parents and kids can do together.
The network family is an emerging demographic that we've identified here at CTW, which are families that are using technology to actually give their kids an educational advantage. Families that are connecting to each other, both in the home, And we look at that as not connecting around networks and wires, but actually around the kitchen table.
I know what. I'll sit on Bert's lap.
CTW's hopes for the alliance with WebTV is like CTW's hopes for everything, which is it's a grand experiment. We think of Sesame Street, even though it's 30 years old and one of the most celebrated shows on television, as an experiment.
Closed!
We're always looking to use media to teach, always looking to where is the audience, where are they spending their time, and how can we extend our mission of educating kids and families around that experience.
Go away!
So that's it. All the sites to view, all in 30 minutes.
And as always, if you want more information on anything you've seen on our show, go to our website, getwild.com.
You'll definitely want to tune in next week as we speak with Natalie Merchant about what it was like to sing Gershwin for Red Hot.
Red Hot is an organization that raises money for AIDS research, so you won't want to miss that. And until then, I'm Beth Lahr.
And I'm Matt Lindley. Thanks for watching The Wild Wild Web.
The Wild Wild Web.
Powered by Alta Vista.
Find it at www.altavista.com.